KingGBL here, and welcome back to some KingGBL League. Big welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. God bless everybody for tuning in, as always. Really appreciate you guys tuning into the stream and tuning into the video if you're watching the VOD back later on. Big welcome in. We're back with some Open Great League. Today's KingGBL Thursday. I often get the question, how do you have 10 sets? Well, every Thursday we have KingGBL Thursday, which gives us, I think, is it double or triple Stardust? I think it's triple Stardust. Let's have a look. 3600, okay. Yeah, I think it's triple. We get triple Stardust and we get 10 sets per day. What I normally like to do is bank a set for Friday. So we'll probably do 9 sets today and 6 sets tomorrow. But in today's stream, we're going to hopefully make a bit of a climb. It's been a bit of a rough couple of weeks here. I need to lock in a little bit more and just try to focus on the gameplay a little bit today. Yo, what up Champus? What up Crazy Poke, Shadow, Turf, and everybody else tuning in? You guys know what to do, man. Hit that like button, it's very much appreciated. And if you are coming across the channel again, if you've not yet subscribed, by all means feel free to do so. But we're going to hop into it. This is the team for today. I think this team should be like one of the best teams in the Great League. I can't see how it wouldn't be. The Feraligatr plus, I think the Jellicent plus Tinkaton and the Feraligatr plus Tinkaton core is just a really good core in this game at the minute. So we're going to try this out. The probably main core breaker to this team is Fortress. So if we can somehow manage that, this team should be pretty fine, I think. But yeah, what is up everybody? Ferret is a good lead. We're definitely happy to see this in the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. He froze on 7, interestingly. Let's do this. Yo, let's get it, man. Goes Trailblaze here, interesting. Oh, you can't see my screen? Okay. That's not great. Shields that. Okay. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, thanks guys, I didn't realize the screen wasn't on there. Swift, okay. So he's coping out here. The opponent is coping out here. If he shields us again, I probably have to shield back. Nice, he just lets it go. I wonder if it's a double flyer. How would you let that go? I don't get how you let that go, honestly. That's a crazy let go, isn't it? That would have been the Gigaton Hammer. Trollpeck, nice. Let's get this off right here. This will knock out with the debuff, I think. Boom. Survive this. Catches on Florges. Okay. Nice. Okay, I think we're in a good spot here. 1. It's actually a very crazy bit call, yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5. That should be the chilling water, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but that's fine. Yo, what up, Harsh? Long time no see, man. Hope you're doing good. Okay, Frozen 5 here. I'll let the Trailblaze go. Chilling water, cool. Yeah, we shield all these moves. I need to get off double surf here. Trollpeck comes in. Okay. Yeah, that's possible, Shadow. That is possible. Just gonna get these both off right here. I might do Ultra League later, Lewis. I'll see how this goes. Okay, nice. I think we're fine. We've got the bulldoze banged on the Tink. This might not quite KO, but it basically puts him in farm down range. Nice. Boom. Stream's been like 3 AM recently on my job. I've actually been streaming quite early recently, Harsh. But yeah, a lot of my streams do be around that time for you. And your job's gotten a lot more hectic. I hope it gets more calm soon. Yeah, bless you, man. Appreciate you coming in here. Dude, I don't know why, bro, but I've been thinking about that vitamin D thing that you said. It's been on my mind. I hope you've upped your dose of vitamin D. It's such a crazy thing to say, but ever since you said that in Zera's chat, it's been stuck in my mind. Yeah, I saw Zionic posted a video. Make sure you guys go say what up to Zionic. It's always good to see him back. 2, 3. I think we just take the Dragon Claw here. Okay. Love that he froze an alignment there. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Good to hear it, bro. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go 5 here. If he shields, I'll shield back. Nice, okay, good. 1, 2. Love that. Jellicent walls this energy. I think that's only just a thing. It's only just a water pulse. Nice. He should have built up to 6. I probably would have shielded. I think it's probably safer for me just to go straight bulldoze here. Because if I go straight bulldoze, he eventually has to shield, right? He's never going to charm me down, and I can probably get off a surf anyway. The opponent's probably displaying out his win con, which is no shielding everything here, which is fine. Okay. If he goes Water Pulse here, yeah. Let's get off Double Surf. This is perfectly fine. We can basically let this go now. I have to let this go. Can I undercharge this fully and get off some, yo, the gift. Nice, we get a farm. Nice, we'll get off this bulldoze. Admittedly, I probably made this closer than it should have been. I think probably the correct play is going straight Gigaton in that matchup. But it's so funny, it's really hard to predict what people might do. Some people are like, oh yeah, I'll just no shield because, you know, it's the win con. Then other people are like, oh, I'll just shield and bait. You know, it's hard to decide what the correct move is there. Because he had a little bit of a misalign in the clock, right, which he could have used. So, I think it's worth shielding there. Yeah, but good games, good games. So, Tink, Double Waters and Sauce? I think so. I decided to, like, really think about the team today and go seriously. For this team, Fortress would be the core breaker. But I think it's manageable between 3 Pokemon. Tinkaton does surprisingly well into Fortress with 1 Bulldoze plus, 1 Bulldoze plus a thing. 1, 2... 1 Bulldoze plus a Gigaton. Does a lot. Nice! I always make the wrong calls, bro. I was gonna let that go. So hard to make the right calls these days. I swear it's like possible these days. I guess I gotta put this in Gator, eh? We get a big Gator farm here. Nice. Nice team. Five. Nice catch. Or nice anticipation. The tank's on 7, and the jelly's dry. Eight, 9, 10, 11. The Gigaton's here, 11. So he's on 4. 5, 6, 7. It's been unlucky that. I knew I should have called the shuttle ball. I knew it. Like, in my heart I was like, okay, I'm gonna let this go, but then at the last second it's like, oh, he probably full sends it, doesn't he? I could like play out the one shield and get a farm down with Gator and that'll be nice. You know, like hex him down a little bit and play out the one shield. That's what I was thinking. Also, just my Jellicent loses every CMP, which kinda sucks. I'd say that that game came down to my Jellicent losing CMP tie, because that kind of is true. Altaria's good lead. I don't mind shielding this. Because then I make lunch. If he goes Shadow Ball, he definitely knocks me out. Unfortunate. Need this to be something good for Jelly in the back. Probably Licky or something. Okay, we get this off, which is nice. So we either get the big damage or the shield. Boom, he lets it go. Love that. Alright, we have to let this go. Yeah, we're back to normal Great League today. I might later on try out the other cup, but for now we're going to stick with this. 3. Four, 5, 6, 7. What's up, Jason? Welcome in, welcome in. Eight and 9. $10. 13. This probably does about the same as a Sky Attack, or a little bit more. Nice, we get rid of this, love that. Nice timing by the opponent. He might get off 2 Sky Attacks here. Nice. If he had to win double Sky Attack, he wins that one. You had long queue times? Yeah, I just think that people don't actually necessarily want to play that new system. And they probably just don't even know what it is, actually. They just hop on Go Battle League, click the first one, which is Great League. That's it. Alright, could be a mirror team again. Nice, we get the catch this time. Makes a big difference. 7 dry. I'm getting so much bad lag, bro. Okay, let's go. We don't survive a Hydro plus Shadow Claws. Crunch, nice. How many was he on? I'm gonna do like free and fro. Nice. Brings in... Alright, 7 here. Nice shield. 8. Does he full send the Stone Edge? I feel like calling it, but I feel like he's gonna Stone Edge. Yeah, I'm just terrible at calls. 4, 5, 6. I think this is a Bulldoze. Him swapping out really helps me here, actually. Take a ton. Does a lot of damage, dude. Alright, he froze here. With a lot of energy. I think I even make free Hydros here. Let's get this off right here. I probably don't make free. I need to farm this down. I should get it pretty low though. Boom. Nice. Yeah, so very similar team except for Quag over Jelly. Yeah, it's definitely tough this season on Gaga. We get a nice 4-1 to start out. Seems looking like it's doing good. And we even get a Tapu Koko. Love to see it. Remember when this thing was good in Ultra League for a while? Alright, we're back into basically veteran. Yo, look at this, Magnemite I caught today. Boom. Boom. What a disgusting catch, right? That's definitely going to be my catch cup king, I think. Because if you think about the Pokemon that we've had contests for this season, Tinkaton being a big one, Magnezone can kind of hang in there at the very least. What's the other one that's going to be a lot? So it's going to be Corsola. Catch cup this season is going to be Corsola, Tinkaton. So if you can core break those two, you're probably in a good position. Magnezone can sort of play around with those. Yo, what up, OG? What's going on? Is this a bad lead? I mean, it's bad for my back Pokemon. Okay, we catch the Weather Ball. At least I hope we did. I don't see why he would throw anything else. Alright. It's good to draw this out here. Jelly doesn't have to see this. But we've got two pretty hard answers to Jellicent so far. Which is not great. Okay, he goes for the extras. Nice, 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 nice. I think we're definitely going to Tinkaton here. Yeah. I'll eat the Shadow Ball here. I'll actually just sack this if I need to. Bang. He might just about survive on 1 HP. Pretty close no matter what. We don't quite survive that, that's fine. I wonder, do I ever shield farm down with Gator here? I think I do. Nice, we get this catch. Don't debuff. Of course you get the debuff. Can't really afford to shield this this hammer here. It's gonna do a lot of damage, man. I think actually I think I have to try to shield this and get him to Leaf Storm me. And then hopefully just to and fro the Shadow Ball, or sorry, the Hydro. Yeah, Leaf Storm, to and fro the Hydro, hope it knocks out. It probably doesn't. Oh come on, this knocks out, right? And like he's really, really low. Okay. Oh, this is still so healthy. What am I talking about? Bro, that Tinkaton has just been back from a holiday resort. It's healthier than you could possibly imagine. Tinkaton is so healthy. What am I talking about? Cope. That was just complete cope. Alright, GG's. That was a pretty tough lead. Ludicolo definitely core breaks. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question, Chrissy Poke. How do you determine what core breaks? I mean, just think about what beats your team, right? Okay, he is threatening the earth power this time. Shields that. I would be inclined to say he's got earth power. Just because he shielded that. Okay, water pulse is good. Water pulse is good. Alright, now we don't really have to worry about this. Unless he's on double nukes, that'd be crazy. That could be the whole game plan here, right? Big shield. Shield for what, though? Big shield for what, though? Swift? That's what you shielded for? Another Swift? Can I get enough energy to threaten the Gastro? Our switch clock is up. Snipe this out. And we can probably ball whatever's in the back. Okay. Well, we certainly won't ball this, so that's 5. Seven here. We just outpace to the Hydro Cannon here. I don't die to one Trailblaze here, I'm gonna let this go. And then just keep the shield for Tinkaton to farm it down. Swift is crazy work, buddy. Swift do be crazy work though. Do we die to a Swift here? Either way, I'm gonna Shadow Claw it down. I really like this team. This is definitely a good team. Yeah, for once today, I actually decided, you know what, let's actually think about what's good. The Tinkaton Gator Core is really good. Jelly's overpowered in this game in general now. Plus, of course, we're weak to fire in the lead, 2 waters in the back. Both of them can deal with Gastros and stuff like that. Not that you see a lot of Gastros anyway, but you sort of get the point, I'm sure. Ground. This is not fantastic. I believe he has to full send the big move here. He does not full send the big move. So we're probably looking at a double flyer team, right? Most likely. We'll bring in Stinkaton here. We'll stink the place out with this for a second. I don't get denied, which is always a great time. It's always a great time. Big Blast. Looks like a fire move, but it's not. Nice, love that farm down as well. We just get out of here with this energy. We're all debuffed and shit. Okay, we've got a micro. We shield these. Try this team IV tunes, it's been going pretty well for me. File AP, we'll get off a surf right here. I wonder if it's my best play to put this all in tank at this point. Do get this off right here. I am starting to think I can probably farm this down, which might be a thing. If I shield this and I can't farm it down, it's a big misplay, so I think I have to go with Tinkaton here. Do we go double Bulldoze, hope for a double debuff, and then go for Gigaton? Is that the play here? I think it has to be. I need a debuff here, though. I definitely need a debuff here. Of course the game won't give me a debuff. I have to no-shield this. What is the debuff chance? Is it 50%? Nice Earthquake there. Alright, GG's. Is it 50% for Bulldoze? I'm actually just going to analyze that game really quickly. I want to see that Murkrow set up there. Could we have shielded the jelly there? Okay, so I go here. 1, 2. He threw in 6 first time. So he was on 1 after this. 2, 3. He's on 3 after the surf. 4, 5. He's on 5 here. And I believe he won and through. After this, right? 1. Man, it would have been so close, but I think actually 3 hexes probably does knock it out from where I left it. So it probably was my win con to try to hex down the Murkrow. Or, you know, get a debuff, or, you know, shield the Earthquake, something like that. It's 50-50 because you either get it or you don't. I agree, actually. Alright, fantastic lead. Fantastic lead. Alright, 7 here. Let's see what he does. If he no shields, I'll shield. If he shields, I'll probably let it go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna shield this. Yeah, fair enough. This is enough for it. I'm gonna try to commit to the farm down here. There's a lot. Nice. We'll go for 1 and throw and Wigglytuff. Man, if we were on the new system, I could get off this next Hydro Cannon. Unless the game DREs me here. DRE! Yo, this game sucks, dude. This game's so bad. Poor guy. He just got absolutely scammed out of this. Bang. Yep, no shields the first one. Makes sense. I can let the Jellicent go, basically, and just Giga Chad hammer this guy. Don't debuff me. No, not really. Harsh. Not in its current state. If they make the animations a bit smoother, it'll definitely be a start. 6. 8. 9. Nice. We just need to get this off on the Digsy. I mean, obviously we shield this, even if it's a Fire Punch, it does more than a Swift or an Icy Wind. Alright, nice. Giga Chad Hammer. Giga Chad Hammer. Boom. Is it 50% though? I'm not even sure what percent that is. Guys, we'll do something just for fun here. Like, if you've played the new PvP system, 10 being fantastic, which obviously, like 10 being perfect, right? Nobody's gonna say 10. 1 being like just completely terrible, which I don't think anybody should say 1 either. It's got some problems, but it's not that bad, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put the new PvP system in comparison to this one? For me, again, like the thing that frustrated me more was not actually the lag or the animations. It's actually the mechanics of the system I think is going to be a problem. I don't think I like the damage application on the new system. Okay, terrible lead. Mud Bomb? That's cool. I respect Mud Bomb. I'm guessing he's got like a Corviknight in the back. I think I just farmed this down. It is an Aqua Tail right here. But I think I farmed this down. I'm thinking it's Corviknight in the back. 1, 2. Yeah, Fearow is actually really tricky for me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to let this go. He's on 1. And it's 6-5, so he's 4 away. I don't think I can actually... Maybe I can. Please knock out. Please. Please. I don't think this knocks out. But it's such a shame using all that energy on this, you know? Oh, no. We're cooked. We're cooked. Unless it's like... Unless it is Corviknight, maybe we can do something. Okay, let's not... He goes Drill Pick. I guess he didn't realize he got to the move there. Let me get to Jelly, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, 5. Do we outpace and win this? We actually might. Okay, let's let go. That's good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Dum. Chills the Psyshock. Alright. Are we better going for charge moves or not here? He's on 1. I've got a Bulldoze banked. I probably shouldn't be going for charge moves. I think... Okay, we commit to the farm down. Big survive, big survive. Love this. We bank this, we are out, we're out, we're out. How many shield? Okay, I think... I don't know what to do here. I think I died a 1 pick. I think we can farm it down with Tinkaton, actually. Nice. Okay, nice. That was a pretty good game. Most likely, if he goes to Fearow straight away, he probably does fine here. Alright, 4-1 free 2. That was a hard fought free 2. 2509. Pretty standard. Okay, I feel like we can get somewhere here. 98 or 96. I appreciate it, Matsy. Yeah, that's the problem with the higher turn duration moves, Carlo. Again, I'm never going to get your name correct, by the way. Yeah, higher turn duration moves are going to be very tough. Alright, very good lead. Nine's good timing here on the swap. Nice. Frozen alignment there. Yeah, he would have IP'd me, that would have been the thing, Shadow. Okay, we love that, love it. I actually don't mind going up a shield here and letting this go. Because up energy Gator can beat the Altaria. Do I come in for a Shadow Claw down now? I think I might. I think that's the play here. Go for Alligator. This is a nasty Shadow Claw down. Nice. Get 5 through. Is this a Spring Cup team, or are you using a Spring Cup team? He seems like he doesn't know what to do here. Oh, nice catch. Okay, buddy. He gets one in. Two, 3, 4, 5. I think we're pretty fine here, though. Nice shield. 6, 7, 8, 9. The Altaria's basically got a Sky Attack banked. That's 10. I want to get rid of this right now, if possible. Yep, beautiful catch. I did anticipate this. We're still up a shield here, so I think we're still in a relatively good spot here. Nice, especially getting this off, it makes a big difference. I can more or less Hydro Cannon this. Nice. I can just 2-shield farm this down, I think. I think that's the way to play this out. I've got 3 Pokemon, I can farm this all the way down. Yo, appreciate that, Charmander. Nice. I can understand why the opponent shielded the Hydro Cannon, but that might have been the difference there. Because, like, even though resisted, it still does like 50%, right? Oh, yo, GG's game time. Okay, a really funny lead. Nice. Alright. believe that only makes a difference if he reaches 2 more moves. Still 8 for Surf and a Shuttle Ball, right? No, you get 10 sets sipping. It used to be 20 sets on Go Battle Weekend. Interesting shield there. I think because if we're in alignment here, we can just farm this down. Okay, he's going to try to go for some sort of a catch on the Sun Slash, right? Okay, fair enough, buddy. GG's. We haven't seen a single fortress yet today, which has been a big part of my success, I would say. Fortress is going to come. And it's going to come thick and fast, and it's going to be for several games in a row most likely. So whenever that happens, we have to try to adapt to that. Talonflame Cordeli Farforn, nice. I think Farforn is a really underrated Pokemon this season. Yeah, there it is. It's almost like I knew. But we get it in the lead, which is pretty good. Nice. Yeah, it's Wednesday for you right now, but I'm in Japan. River. Is it free to free? I need to double check this. I guess I'll do free and fro just to be safe. Nice. That's basically fine. I'm gonna come get the Gator Energy. One would hope Jelly's good in the back. But it's probably his own Jelly back there. That tends to be what they do with this. We'll get the energy lead here. Malamar is okay. Alright, he's on 10. Good chance. He can let this go for, Malamar's pretty bulky. Yeah. 13, 16, 19. So that'll be 18 right there. If I shield, I have to shield twice. Okay, CMP tie there. He's on 1, I think. 1 or 2. I can say I can do 4 and fro at least. Obviously he shields, we shield back. And we need this to be really good for Alligator in the back. Something really weak to this. He lets it go. So yeah, it's his own Alligator. Nice, okay. That's tough. That is tough. Stinkaton, Quagsire, okay. Getting a few bad leads now. Mud Bomb again? Stinks. Four. Is Dugong good in this meta? It actually doesn't seem terrible. It's 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 it is. He drill runs here, obviously. So we're gonna have to take the drill run on the Tinkaton. 6, 8, 9. And then we can do 7 and fro. This is the one good thing about facing this, I can load up a lot. I don't believe the bulldoze would have KO'd, man. It might have done, but I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, good timing there. How should I go about building a team? I don't know, just copy a team. Or think of your lead, think of a Pokemon that you want to use, and then just build Pokemon around it which cover the weaknesses, you know? Like say I want to use for Alligator lead, it's like okay, we're weak to Grass and Electric, weak to like Fortress, so we might want to put answers to that in the back. Aqua Tail's pretty annoying. I sort of half expected it though. Jelly might be the key here, so I might have to swap out into Tinkaton. He lets it go, interestingly. Oh wow, he gets that off. That's really frustrating. Okay. Mud Bomb, yeah. Nice. That's a really unfortunate. Jelly was the key. If I get that clean knockout with a Surf, I think we're in such a good spot there. Really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. He lived on literally 1 HP, so it is what it is. I guess I could have shielded there. So what would I do? Free and ball and then swap out and then he farms down the tank? I don't know. I think that was probably a loss, to be fair. You could just do like 1 extra and throw and then 1 and throw in the jelly, sort of thing. Yo, fantastic lead. Probably Grass in the back. Yo, GG's. Let's go. Yeah, that's been happening me a lot, River, recently. Is Great League the most competitive? I mean, it is the competitive format for play Pokemon. For whatever that means. I actually probably think Ultra League is, personally. Oops. I actually think Ultra League's a better format. Which probably begs the question, hey, why are you playing Great League? I don't know. To be honest. Ultra League battles take a while. I've got 10 sets to do. That's one of the reasons for sure. Alright, he's on 6, and he went to like 7 on Empoleon. This is good. Nice. I tried to CMP there, but no. I am surprised he didn't just Brave Bird the first one. I hope this knocks out. That's really crappy. Alright, I hope I live this in 1 HP and can swap out. That's my hope here. Nope. Yeah, GG's, he's gonna rock to me here. I mean, that's a team. That's a team for sure. I don't think I can ever avoid that RPS, honestly. That's pretty much like, if somebody was sniping me, they should run something like that. Like, I wasn't sniping, he's probably just using that, you know? But like, if somebody was, that's probably a good team to run. One, two, three, four. How many did the tank go to? Like 11 or 12? If he's on Crunch, he takes me out here. Hydro Cannon, nice. Goes back to back here. In fact, I just get the second shield. Love that. I love how Jelly just does this to things. Well, I hate when it does it to me though, but you know. It's just how it goes. I'm gonna go for the Stinkaton Hammer here. I think that was CMP tie. I'm assuming it's Jellicent in the back here. Alright, we let the first one go. This team oozes creativity. I sense a hint of sarcasm. Yep, bulldoze. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? Nice lag. Jellison comes in? Yeah. Alright, he's on 6 now. It's gonna be quite close. 7 here. If he gets me down to like the shuttle cooldown range, he's got me. Which is pretty close from here. Yeah, he just hexes down. Nice. Yo, White Bread Ben, what's wrong with the team, dude? To be fair, like, I try running interesting shit and it just, you know, doesn't work, so... I'm just gonna take my wins today. Wigglytuff, let's go. I said it with love? Okay. Well, that makes all the difference then. Jellison is really not bad into Wigglytuff. Trailblaze is hilarious here. I love how Tank just completely floors this team. If I can get out of here with a Chad Hammer, I think we're doing well here. Comes in Wiggly to go for the move, right? Okay, this is not horrible. Okay, this is not horrible at all. Yo, what up, Mac? Up a Shield Gator can definitely deal with this. Wiggly comes back. They don't Icy Wind right away. So they're on 7 here. Yo, what up, Darryl? They're on 7 here. 8. Icy Wind does not KO. And I think we get a Shadow Claw down with the Alligator here. Giga Chat Hammer, you know it. Ah. Okay. Permanently debuff, please, please, please. I'm begging Niantic, give me the debuff. I need it. He's on free, I think, here. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just outpaced with the Ferragulator here. Nice. $10 points. Has anybody watched the new Harry Potter series? I'm a fan of the OG, well, it's so funny saying OG, but like the original Harry Potter films. I basically grew up watching those. I've heard the new ones are quite bad. This does a lot. I kind of have to shield this. Nice catch on the jelly. I respect it at 1. I think I try to bank the hammer again. Or the bulldoze. We survive one of these. We'll get off a Hydro Cannon. Then he'll take me out, and then I'll probably take a Jellison farm down. Nice. Yeah, we do this. We take the jelly farm. You know, I want to keep the Ice Beam. There's an alignment here. We take this, bank this, and get out. Alright, I think even if he foul plays, I can farm this down. The Jellicent's within farm down range as well. Nice. We won and throw in the Magna Zone. He's beating the clock. I make sure that move definitely comes through. He should be one off here. Oh, actually, he's got the move. Never mind. That's okay. I'll charge. Okay. Nice. Love that. And this KO's right. Ah, this actually might not KO because it's non-shadow. Please KO. I deserve that win. Bang. Okay, nice. I deserve that win. Is this decisive game 5? It is. We lost the first two. Won the last two. So let's get a DG5. Trainer. Stinkaton. Altaria. Fun match. He throws a flamethrower on alignment. Shouldn't have really went for this. I could have came straight to Jellicent. Nice. It was so hard for him to throw in good timing there. He's got back-to-back moves. I take them both. Boom. He one and throws here. And then I think I just one and surf after this. Nice. Okay. Altaria's on like 5 or 6, right? So let's say he's on like 10 right now. Big no shield. I'll get this off right here. He definitely saw that in time, so we're gonna shield the Sky attack. Now this is the old system for now. I'm gonna let this go, farm all the way down, and hopefully whatever's in the back dies to 2 Hydro Cannons plus a Gigaton Hammer. Which should be most things. 4. Don't believe we died of this. I'm gonna do this just to get the combo play. Not quite convinced the let's see how much this does. Is this a mistake? I wanted to come out with the energy for Altaria, that's 2. I could have just messed this up possibly. Okay, never mind. I was just overplaying there for no reason, basically. Thanks, Miles. It's been going pretty well so far. Corsola, nice. No more sunglasses. Dude, Corsola's going to be all over Catch Cup. It's going to be quite annoying. I am starting to form like a pretty decent Catch Cup team though. I don't know what the age would be, like age, I don't know. 0 to like, what, 50? Something like that. Age 0 to 50. So for Catch Cup so far, I've got a Wigglytuff if I want to use it. Mimikyu if they ever release it. Of course, Tinkaton. I did get a few good shadows. A Great League rank 1 Dusknoir, which is pretty nice. Of course, this rank 11 Magnemite for Magnezone. Yeah, I actually don't have a lot. I definitely need a few more Pokemon for Catch Cup. There hasn't been a lot of amazing spawns this season. Five. No shield. 5, 6, 7. I should be going Ice Beam here. But it doesn't look like I reach an Ice Beam plus a Hydro, so this is probably the better way to do it. So he's an 8, 9, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8. So this should be 2, right? After this. And then it's 3 more. Does he know that he gets to the thing in time? I'm gonna let this go and hope he goes Drill Peck. Nice. Okay, not terrible. I think these moves do more than Diggersby's moves, most likely. So yeah, what I've noticed is if we get a normal flying type, we probably just go double Hydro Cannon. So I think 2 Surfs plus a Gigaton Hammer probably does the job here. We're very close to it, right? I like shielding these because I never have to shield a Fire Punch ever. He most likely shields this to try and get the debuff. Or not. I've seen one Fortress Power Gem. And yeah, it's funny, I did mention that would be the core breaker for this team. I'm assuming Tinkaton wins CMP over this. Scorchy Warchy. Feel off the surf right here. Gigaton Hammer. Gigachad Hammer. Yeah, this team's so good. I think I did lose that Fortress game, Power Gem. I caught it in the lead. And I went for Bulldoze. I didn't get a debuff. No, actually I did. And then I went for Gigaton. I got the Fortress quite low, but I think it had like Malamar plus Feraligatr in the back. So their backline was just really good into my backline as well. If I was to draw out a fortress with Relegator, I could probably get a shield off of it, which wouldn't be too bad, and then probably Gigaton Hammer it, and then just kind of hope that Jellicent sweeps. Up a shield, Jellicent is very powerful in OGL. Like, honestly, they should probably reset Shadow Ball to what it was before, because it's kind of broken now. Alright, Stunfisk is not amazing. I don't really know what to do with this lead. Do I play this out? Pray for debuffs? I think that's what I have to do here. I think I play this out fully and pray for debuffs and then farm it down with Gator, maybe. I hope we survive double Mud Bomb. That'd be nice. So thankfully the opponent did not throw immediately. Yeah, we do die to this, and they are 5 off the move. 4 off the move. I'm surprised they didn't just throw right away. Hopefully they'll let me get this farm down. That'd be nice. Okay, good. Altaria, maybe some flat. Yeah, okay, good call. Right, I free 2, so he's on 5. 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14. We get this off right here and then swap to Jellicent. Nice, he frozen alignment, so I actually outpaced to the next guy attack. I think I'll just keep farming just in case he tries to swap. I think we're in a good spot here though. Okay, nice, we'll get this off before he does anything fancy. If it's like a third in the back or something, obviously we lose. But I think he would have swapped out by now. Okay, Waterfall's great for me. He's on 3, it's 4 to the Drill Peck. We obviously have to shield this. Does the Altaria reach a move? That's the question here. I need to get to the Hydro Run too. Nice, okay, let's go. This new medicines Tinkaton makes takes some getting used to. I haven't seen as many Quagsars around. Yeah, I saw a couple of Gastros actually. I saw, I think, 3 maybe 3 Quagsars. 2 in the lead with Mud Bomb and 1 in the back. So they're definitely in there. And of course Diggersby as well. The Fable is fun. Nice. Catch the Meteor Mash. He did the mash. Alright, let's try to get off a Shadow Ball on this. I throw an alignment just to kind of mess him up a little bit here. We've already misaligned the clock by like 30 seconds here after this charge move. He shields the Shadow Ball. Goes for 1 in Moonblast here. Oh, he doesn't go for 1 in Moonblast. I'm gonna say that I survive this. I'm gonna keep the shields for Gator. Big survive. That's beautiful. Yeah, he's put himself in a tough spot now. Unless he's got like a Mud Slapper in the back, and he really just needs this alignment. We no-shield the Meteor Mash here, easily. Neutral move. He did the mash. Mud bomb here. Okay, interesting. Probably could have shielded the first one if I had have fought this for a little bit better. Get max energy here. I've got a bad feeling this doesn't knock out. But if it doesn't, we shield, get a big farm down. Okay, it does knock out. Love that. Huge fan. Four. I'm assuming he swaps here. 5. Nice. He didn't anticipate that. Yeah, Shenanigan, go! Have a fantastic day. Yeah, you too. Yeah, thank you too, Shenanigan. You'd love to see a Firo Shadow. Yeah, Firo isn't Shadow. Yeah, that would be kind of insane. It didn't even occur to me that that's not a Shadow. Swamper Firo G Multi day 1 of OGL to hunt the Tink Jelly Gator course. Makes sense. The funny thing is I've run into teams like that and not lost because Jellicent's just broken. They bring in Jellicent, I'm gonna lose CMP as always. I'm almost tempted to build a new Jelly Bro because this is annoying. It's really annoying losing CMP every single time. It actually is super frustrating losing CMP all the time. Okay. I shield the Shadow Ball. And I don't think I knock this out in free, unfortunately. So we'll CMP this, see what he wants to do. It is most likely Gator or Quag in the back. Big shield. The Stinkaton's dry. I've got a feeling I lose this, just because, again, I lose CMP every time. Or... is he on Crunch, maybe? Seven here. He definitely shields this. I should have bulldozed. No, okay. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, literally, like, I lose the mirror team because I lose CMP tie. Double Hydro Oxide here, of course. 100% should have went for double bulldoze on this. I need like 3 Hydro Cannons to win this match, and I just don't get here. I'm actually, literally guys, I'm going to rebuild my Jellicent because I can't deal with losing CMP. Especially when I make the good play and make the catch, and then just still get punished because I lose CMP. Kinda sucks. Rank 34, let's see what it's got. Yeah, like one attack. I don't have any... Yo, are you serious, dude? I seriously don't have any furlishes, man. That sucks. I guess next time I just gotta avoid CMP tie. And just play it bait. I guess I have to bait. My jelly's 1493, so it's probably missing a power-up as well. Like, if the IV was a little bit different, I'd probably get it up to 1500 CP. So it probably is just a CMP loser. This is a very not fun lead. I think that's an Ultra League one. The pink jelly. Okay. So we catch him on 6, he's on 2. Big Waller Ball. Maybe a grass is cool. I'm letting this go, I think. Nice. Yeah, I'm letting this go. It actually would be annoying if he went for Rock Tomb because I survive and don't get off on another move. Maybe I get off on another move. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen. See off the Rock Tomb. I get denied because this game's awesome. And watch, I'll not be able to farm this down in 6, right? I would have needed the extra fairy win probably. I survive one of these. I think I just have to put this on Jellicent. Hopefully he lets this go. Nice. If it's is it triple grass maybe? I'm starting to think it might be. Speaking about Bug Bite Fortress being a problem. Frozen 6. Lost Burn will do a lot if he froze it. One, two. Go straight air cutter now, 7-8. Nice. Yeah, just predicting that was good enough. Nice. GG's. Yeah, that game just came down to the catch. Yeah, you're totally right about Ludicolo. If it's not core breaking a team, it sucks, unfortunately. And you can see that Tinkaton actually just kind of did some stuff to it, like, it's not that amazing into Tinkaton. Some really good curry, and my mouth is having its own battle of spices right now. Nice. What type of curry did you make, Akano? I'm a huge fan of cooking. I make a lot of different things, curry being one of them. Huge fan of making like chicken tikka masala curry or butter chicken. Okay, good lead. It's gonna be Wigglytuff and Steelix in the back. So we need to think of where we need to designate these Pokemon. Where's on 10? There's no way in the world that you beat this, right? I do have a jelly at 1141. Okay. He's on 4, 5, 6. We can get off multiple surfs here. That's why I shielded this on the Medina. Kaboom. We get Stone Edged here. I get, I think, 2 more hexes. I one in for the surf on the Medina. And then should get off the next one unless they throw. So here comes Mighty Dog. Could be Steelix, could be Wiggly, we'll see. Either of which are manageable. He has only resisted moves for Stinkaton, so we're definitely in a good spot. Yeah, let's let go. Nice. Any top lefts, nice. It's definitely more of an Indian style, sweet potato, chickpea curry. Garlic, curry powder, garam masala, chili powder, cilantro, and coconut milk, nice. Yeah, actually coconut milk curries are not something I've really dabbled with too much. Garlic basmati rice, beautiful. I've been making fried rice a lot recently. I learned how to make Chinese style fried rice. Like take the rice, put it in the fridge overnight or for several hours, uncovered. I learned the technique for making it all. It's really good. I just make it with eggs, peas, and chicken. Kind of like a high protein fried rice. Oh yeah, somebody said I've got an 1100 CP jelly. Oh yeah, I do have a thing. I mean, this would definitely win a CM here too. Please? Pray? I mean, that's not bad, right? Is that going to really affect the matchups a lot? Like, that is pretty high attack, right? Do we go for this? All joking aside. Would this be worth it? Heat attack is pretty high. I'm gonna look into this a little bit. Jellicent, because this one actually might get bulk points as well. 112 15. 112 15. Save changes, duplicate. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at right now. Guess I might as well show you what I'm looking at. And this one was what? 815, right? 814 11. 814 11. I always like to put in top 100 rankings on this. I always like to go maximum stat product. Because even though most people's Pokemon won't be rank 1, they're more likely to be closer to rank 1. Okay, so my 8 attack, it loses Gourgeist. That's basically it. Gourgeist. Which, I mean, it's a pretty 50-50 matchup anyway. We do gain Jellicent, we do gain Weezing, quite interestingly. Get a lot of breakpoints. Empoleon breakpoint's kind of nice. Rumpig is kind of a nice breakpoint as well. Primeape also. Wigglytuff, not going to be too noticeable. We lose Celio, Stunfisk, Blastoise, Dusknoir, and Charjabug breakpoints. Bulk points, sorry. In the zeros, we lose Jellicent. How do you lose Jellicent? I guess, yeah. One ball doesn't knock another Jellicent out. Steelix in the zeros is quite an interesting one. Marowak, Turtonator. Not too much of a concern, I would say. We lose Gator in the twos, which is actually surprising that we even win that to begin with. Shelgon. I actually think this might be worth it. I mean, it's only going to cost me, what? 80k dust, right? And like, worst case scenario, I could have like an Ice Beam Jelly at some point. Bubble Beam. Of course I've got both incorrect moves. Hex. Surf, nice. What side is Surf on the other one? Okay, it's on the left, good. Bubble Beam Jelly actually could be the sauce, you know? Yeah, good spot, Shadow. Pink Jelly is so worse, though. Chad, Pink Jelly's worse, right? Like, Blue Jelly is definitely better. Wheel of a Crunch. With that debuff, he might just die to this. I actually decided not to go for it right away because I can get a big farm here, which threatens the Sand Slash quite a lot. Okay, good. It's playable game time. It's definitely one of the core breakers for this team. Alright, we'll let this go. Shot a ball, nice. Surprised he didn't just go straight for Surf there. Bubble Beam would be so devious right here against this Sand Slash. I'm gonna let this go and bring in Tinkaton. Like, there's no way anybody ever expects Bubble Beam Jelly, that's the thing, it's like, so unexpected. Like, it's impossible to be ready for that, you know? Schmeedy hates the Pink Jelly. Dude, I love Schmeedy, man. I gotta show you guys this dude. Schmeedy is so funny. Definitely go subscribe to Schmeety, S-H-Meaty, M-E-A-T-Y. S-H-M-E-A-T-Y. Dude, his thumbnail, like, a day or two cracked me up. Dude, this thumbnail right here just completely killed me, dude. The face on the Togekiss just killed me, bro. Like, that is just crazy work. That is crazy work. Alright, Stinkaton, Dublade. Dublade. I'm gonna go to the Ferragulator. Arguably I could just stay in against the Doublade with Tinkaton. Seeky Sword. Are they willing to call this? Yep. Okay. Nice. That looked like a CMP tie. He pretty much has to let this go, right? Yeah, he had to let that go because he was just so far behind. Just gonna come back in here. Nice. Such a little damage. I've got a feeling it could be this plus double dragon. Or double weak to fairy. Like, what would stop me from two shield farming this down? Honestly. One, two, three. Four, five, six. I shield this, I think. Yeah, I've seen it a few times, Miles. Just in case it's brick break. Yeah, I actually assumed this would be the case. Nice. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5. Probably could have called it on the gator, to be honest. He's gonna swap Dayblade here. Nice. Could have hexed it down. Kaboom. Yeah, we're cooking pretty hard today. It's such a fraud. It's a ghost type loses to every ghost type and a steel type that doesn't even beat fairies. Yeah, I suppose. I do like its flexibility though. It's a really flexible pick. Okay. I don't even know what moves this thing gets. I guess we're about to find out. Doesn't it get a fighting move? Horse Sphere, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I literally can't remember the lead. This has thrown me off so bad. I don't actually know what the lead was now. Damn it, should have free earlier, or should have swapped earlier. Horse Sphere plus Psycho Cut's a pretty nuts, okay. It's this. Okay. We're chilling. Does that thing have a grass move? Kaboom. Nice, good games, buddy. Very cool pick with the Hisuian Decidui. Yeah, I thought that got access to Aurasphere, but I wasn't really sure. I don't know what the other move is either. Grassnod or something? Decidui. I know it doesn't have Frenzy yet. Okay, it's got Trailblaze. And Aurelius, not that anybody wants to use that. Nightshade. Yeah, cool Pokemon. Hi, I'm your fans from Taiwan, thank you. Shit. Interesting lead. 4, 5. Yeah, pretty easy shield, I would say. We just want to chip this down as much as possible. Could be fortress in the back here. Let me swap. Nope, okay. I think we bank the Hydro and go to Stinkaton. Three, 4, 5. I actually don't mind taking double Shadow Ball. I think he's free off here. Mistimed that actually. But this will do a lot. Nice. We probably die to a Shadow Ball, just about. I hope I survive it and get off a Bulldoze on Licky. Yeah, that's unfortunate, really. Please bring back in Licky. There's a Bulldoze right away. Pretty much to get his switch clock back up. And I think I said there were 2 off the Shadow Ball, right? Okay, if we can shield up here. Oh, nice. I'll take that. I mean, if he's got a ball, he wins, right? Hopefully not. Okay, good. We need at least 3 moves here. 2 moves from Jelly. We've got a Hydro Cannon banked. Yeah, he no-shields the first move, which is really good. Smart. I'm gonna try something here. Ah, didn't quite pull it off. Okay, GG's, I think. I was trying to pause and then CMP sack swap this. Didn't quite work out, sadly. Wait. Wait. Okay, never mind. We actually get there. Yeah, opponent's probably quite miffed about that one. It's a tough loss. Guys, thank you very much, by the way, for 55 likes in the stream. If we could get the stream up to 100, I'd very much appreciate it. I gotta go, it's 2 AM in the UK, the chill music is lulling me to sleep. Hope you get all positive sets, bro. Thank you, very much appreciate that. Hey, we are cooking, dude, we are cooking today. With my super original team, as Ben said. $26.46. It's been a huge climb today. Amen to that, Zippy. I hate how much I actually love it too. I didn't really think I loved it, but I actually do, man. One, 2, 3, 4. I don't like this too much. This is not fun. I do shield this, I think. I so wish I could farm this down after hydroing it, but I just can't. I would agree, Matt. Alright, we get off double hydro cannon here. One for this, one for Abomasnow. Oh, interesting. Okay, not bad. I think Jellicent up energy is okay. So we're probably looking at a ground type in the back, right? Abomasnow double water for the fire coverage, right? With that being said, we bring in this to absorb this damage, I think. And I think we just have to bring in the jelly for a head start. Surf is interesting. Alright. We'll bank the Giga Chad Hammer. Azay, okay, not bad. That's gonna be good for later. 1, 2, 3. I think we're okay. Boom. 4, 6, 7. If he beats me, I think we can farm this down. Okay, good. Okay. This should be a win. We definitely get off double Shadow Ball on the Azu. Double Shadow Ball plus Giga Chad Hammer should do it. That's what I mean. Like, I was thinking about the Fortress matchup, like, Bulldoze plus Gigaton Hammer basically gets it down to like 30%, which is manageable for Gator and Jelly. Okay. Not bad. Five. Big no shield. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Ten. This Orwell's gonna hurt despite being resisted. We showcased your game. I have no idea. I just came up with this today. It probably has been showcased because I've seen it a few times. Togekiss is really far ahead in energy. Nice, yeah. This is where this gets rough. I think we lose this one. Interesting, no shield. I can't help but think he should have shielded that, but he's got 2 shields, so probably not a bad play. Let the first one go. If I reach a Gigaton Hammer here, I should win this. No, he's smart. Well done. Do I survive a Fire Punch? Probably not. No. If we survive that, we win. Smart by the opponent. Wildly random question, but do you listen to contemporary Christian music? Sometimes. Sometimes. Contemporary, is that like just like pop music? Is that what you mean? I'm not really sure what contemporary means, to be honest. I think that's what it means though, like common, right? Yeah, like modern Christian music. Actually, I prefer hymns, funny enough. I prefer hymns. If you're a metal fan, you should listen to Dave Mustaine's song, Dear God. No, it's not Dear God, it's Hey God. Okay, this is not terrible. Okay, same piece of the Sandtime. Yeah, and Mud Bunny was kind of coming out a little bit as well already before the Tink resurgence. I dare say I win the Zero Shield here. Ha! Trainer! See how scared he was of, like, hammer? That's so funny. We win the Zero Shield, that's stupid, bro. That is stupid. Alright, we let this go, get a farm of Gator. Sand 2. This is rough. Alright, ECMP's 5. I'm gonna pretend I'm fine with this. Sometimes you have to do this, like, obviously I'm really weak to this in the back, but I'm just gonna pretend I'm fine with this and I'm not really scared of for it. Okay, good. I think we beat this in the 2-to-1s. Okay, that was good timing. 8. He can let one go. He does. 9. I do survive. I'm gonna have to win this match. 5. Now this comes down to the catch. Do you listen to any Christian music, River? Alright, we have 1 win con and 1 win con only. And this is it. Beautiful. Yep, love that. He could have come in and sniped my health. I got a lag there, please don't lag me. Beautiful. Yeah, I had to predict that he would come in and try to sucker punch me down. Before I was Christian, I was a big fan of metal music. I still like metal music, but I don't listen to it as much. So I do like to see some like metal songs, Christian themes. If you're a fan of metal, listen to Dave Mustaine. He brought out a new album recently. That's really interesting, River. You know, I hope you definitely come back to Christ. You know, for me, like, it changed my life. I have not been depressed since I gave my life to Christ. It just makes a huge difference. I might have played this guy already. I'm assuming not a lot of people run Clefable. Okay. Yeah, he's on 5 after this. 5. Sorry, I've completely forgotten the lead. What was the lead? Does anybody know? Something good for Tinkaton, right? Oh, it was Clefable, wasn't it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please die in one more Shadow Claw. Thank you so much for dying, I appreciate that. It really helps a lot. Because Clefable up energy gets a little bit awkward. I thank you, Zip. I understand that, but I'm paving my own road, despite how many life lessons it's taught me. Who knows what the future holds? I mean, for me, like, I've just kind of had, like, a mentality shift, where it's not really necessarily about what happens in this world that's important, or as important, you know? Here's the fortress in the back that we don't want to see, by the way. Jelly is gonna violate this thing, because it's silly. Oh, that's awesome, LSU. Hey, I try to be sometimes, Miles. Yesterday I was a complete baby. Man, yesterday I was so underslept. I've been underslept for the last week. And it was just a rough day, man. What can I use instead of Tink? I saw your question earlier, I forgot to answer it. Patron. It's a really good question. I don't think we beat this. Yeah, it's not considered politically correct. I just find it hard not to talk about it. It's made such a positive impact in my life. Nice. I told you Jellicent was gonna violate this thing. This thing's stupid, bro. Starset Fin's not exactly Christian rock, but weirdly he hasn't heard of Red the Bozo. It's so funny, yeah, I've not really listened to a lot of that music, bro. Rode around in the dark back to my son, thought I missed the stream. Yeah, you got it, bro. It's a long stream today. Like, for me, whenever I first, because, like, I pretty much, like everybody else, grew up in a quote-unquote Christian country, right? And so, like, I had the experience of going to Sunday school, and, like, I pretty much had the same kind of idea that everybody else has. It's kind of like, oh, this is, like, the same as the Easter Bunny, or the Tooth Fairy, or Santa, you know, it's, like, one of those types of things. So it's not something I ever really had any interest in at all. In fact, like, I just completely was not interested in it whatsoever. It just, the way God can change your life in a second, it just doesn't make any sense. So I think it's just like, if you allow it, you know, that's where it really has to come from. You just have to allow it. And if you say, hey, okay, you know what? If you're humble enough to say, hey, if God, if you are real, show me that you're real, you will soon find out. That's just really the key to it all. And then, you know, there are some people who remain unconvinced after that, but, you know. Dr. Witness Guy? I'm not sure who that is. 626. Pink Jelly's the hero, for sure. Alright, we let this go. It really does, Charmander. It's so hard to explain. Because in the world we've grown up in, it just doesn't make sense. But, that was the thing that occurred to me, like, that really shocked me. Yeah, to be fair, we did go 5-0 after changing the Jellicent. Maybe pink jelly is better. We have so much energy. What was the lead again? Because like I grew up pretty rough, right? Like I had divorced parents, alcoholic mother. I had kind of like a real tendency towards depression throughout my life. It's just something that I always dealt with. Oh, it was Quag. Okay, well this should knock out. It's just something I always struggled with, and like, whenever I was at my absolute lowest and I just felt like I didn't have anything to live for, that's whenever I just saw a random YouTube video, and it was some guy talking about Christ, and it was like, oh yeah, let me watch this stupid ass video, because like, this is obviously gonna fix everything. And for some reason, I went from being absolutely depressed and honestly suicidal, feeling, even though like, when you look at my life from the outside looking in, you think, lives in Japan, teaches English, has a wife, has 2 kids, enough money to get by, semi-famous on the internet, like literally doing everything, like going to the gym, getting really fit and healthy and strong. Like from the outside looking in, you would think, oh, this guy's got it made, but it never was that way. Never felt like that. And so like all of the things that I gained for myself, they just never satisfied me in the same way that God did. So it's hard to explain how you can be just completely depressed, and then within the space of a couple of minutes after listening to something about Jesus, it just touches your heart somehow. It doesn't make any sense. But if you're willing and open to that, and if you're going to say, hey, you know what, if there's even a 1% chance that God is real, I should probably look into it. If you're that humble and you can look into it, I think, you know, if you're open-minded enough, you'll find it. I actually might do 10 sets today, you know what, chat, because I'm cooking. Because, like, realistically, right, if God does exist and you're like, hey, you know, like, God stuff's cool and whatever, but, like, I don't care. And if heaven and hell is real, it's like, I can't remember what there was, like, this theory, like, Pascal something. It's, like, kind of foolish not to even consider it, you know? I'm really happy to hear that, 66. No, absolutely not, River. I was as atheist as it gets, bro. I think I might have been agnostic, because I did think there were some interesting things. Some of the things that interested me, for example, was like DMT trips and stuff. Like, I never done it myself, but I was really interested, like, why are these people all seeing the same stuff? It seems like there might be something else. I found that quite interesting. Okay, Jelly comes in, nice. I thought that stuff was interesting. It seemed like there was some consistency there, for some reason or another. But no, I certainly wasn't Christian, and I didn't think it was even worth considering. That's why I can easily empathize with the thoughts like, oh yeah, this Christian stuff's just not real, you know? I'd be a hypocrite not to think that way, because that's exactly how I was. Stinky Binky, okay. Dude, I keep forgetting the lead, bro. I keep forgetting. It was Fortress, wasn't it? And they caught the Gigaton Hammer, so they're pretty healthy. Okay, we have to let this move go, unfortunately. Which probably puts me into Volswitch range. Yeah, it's a pretty wild choice, Miles. Pretty wild choice. I definitely need to catch this game. Yeah, GG's, man. Yeah, I think Shadow Fortress just cooks me. If I got off the Gigaton in the lead, that would have been different. Pascal's Wager, yep, thank you, Jordan. I think there's like a notion as well, and again, like I've been guilty of this as well, where it's kind of like, people assume that it's a lack of intelligence because of science. People kind of think that science and religion in general, I guess, or Christianity is incompatible. But whenever you actually look into it, it's not, and in a sort of funny way. You can see a lot of things in the Bible that supports a lot of the things that we know today. It's not written as a scientific book, but you can see that there's certainly no conflict with it. So that was definitely a fault that I had as well. Whenever I actually did read the Bible, it's not anything close to what I thought it would be. It's written like a historical account. I think when we grow up, we all think it's like, oh, it's just all these stories, right? Which, you know, to some degree, you know, there's like history and like it writes about, you know, the things that happened. So there is some stories in it. But it is written like a historical account, which I find quite interesting. Just as a general reference, I really hope I don't have to hear another person tell me why leaving the faith is so bad. Sorry, I just missed that. Yeah, well, I hope you don't get that from me, River. I just hope that you look at it and see. Oh, we're getting all the fortresses now. Talonflame. This poses a bit of a problem. I actually need to look into it a little bit, because maybe I just misunderstand what it means. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's generally what I thought it was. It's the most rational bet. It's kind of like, and like that's not really like a quote-unquote true faith, right? I think at the very least it's worth thinking about. This is like, if you're wrong, you're cooked, you know? Like, literally. You know, it's one of those things. I need to come out of here with a decent amount of energy. I think I go for Bulldoze here and try to come out one off the Gigaton Hammer. If I can come out one off the Gigaton, I think we're good. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I think we're chilling here. I should knock out the Talonflame. Bang. Let's go. Dude, I love this team. No, it's all good, Nathan. I love talking about it, honestly. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying is, like, the idea that it's incompatible with science, if you look at some of the greatest scientists of all time, a lot of them did believe in God. The reason that they thought the universe would be comprehensible is the concept that if it's created with a design, there should be a way to measure it and a way to see it. Yeah, that's a good question, Parjam, and like we're probably not going to get into that. The way I would put it is just like, at the very least, you should look into it. Because if it is, it's kind of like one of those ones where it's like, and I kind of always thought this as well. It's like, if God is true and I just decide, hey, I'm good, don't need it. And if it does turn out to be true, like, you're cooked, you're in a lot of trouble. So it's probably worth looking into, and like, hey, if you're not convinced, I mean, it is what it is, right? Oh, interesting. I haven't read the Quran, but I'm aware of a lot of the verses. I listen to debates and stuff. If you do what God says, that counts as believing. So it's really impossible to obey God without believing. Sorry, let me just yeah, I completely get what you're saying. 626. I had a very similar experience to that. Okay. If you do what God says, that counts as believing. Well, if you do what God says, you believe in Jesus, right? And that's what you're supposed to do. And what Jesus said is, if you love me, you will keep my commands. I think we just sack the jelly against the charge bug. What should be Fortress in the back? Fortress probably makes sense with this team. Oh, that's interesting, P12. I'm assuming they win the one shield. I think Buddhism is interesting. Buddhism, it's reincarnation, right? So I sort of thought about this. It's kind of like a funny little loop, but it's like, if I'm a Buddhist and I believe that it's my works that get me salvation, or get me a better reincarnation, and in Buddhism it says that Jesus is I can't remember what it says. It says something like he's enlightened. He was like an enlightened Buddha or something like that. So if the religion is reincarnation, wouldn't you just choose Jesus just in case that is the right option? That's what you believed? I probably am just butchering this and have a really poor understanding of it, but with the small amount that I've looked into it, that's what occurs to me. Yo, appreciate it, Zip. This is a good lead. Okay. Nice no shield. We'll take double troll back here. So he should be a 9, right? I'll farm up a little bit so he gets less farm. Happy enough if the opponent shields this as well. Yeah, that's fine. If I get a Gator farm, Guildlord's basically dead anyway. I don't think he can risk shielding this because I might be able to hex him down. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we should be in a very good spot here. about achieving nirvana. But it said that you don't really achieve that very easily, right? And so that if you don't achieve nirvana, you'll be reincarnated based on how well you did in your previous life, right? So if that is the case, if the likely option is that you're going to get reincarnated, why not look into the historical evidence of Jesus and follow him? Because if you're going to be reincarnated anyway, if you follow Jesus, you're going to live a good life. I should have shielded this, by the way. Because it's like that, right? It's kind of like, if you have that Buddhism concept, you have a big safety net of reincarnation. Whereas if Christianity is true and Buddhism is false, you're kind of in a lot of trouble, right? Does that make sense? So like, worst case scenario is you follow Jesus, you live a good life, and you get a pretty decent reincarnation. Best case scenario, you follow the one true God, and you spend eternity with him. Yo guys, thank you for the subs, much appreciate it. I can hear, it's Pikachu! Okay, nice lead. Actually, it's not really. It's a bad lead. I just go Gator here, though. Can we flip this? I feel like they could probably 2-shield for me if they wanted to. I probably need them to assume this is a crunch to have any chance of winning this matchup. Giga Chat Hammer does go kind of crazy. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm not sure how that works. I don't want to be insulting towards you. I feel like I'm being a little bit insulting, but like, I truly believe that, you know, after looking into the religions, that Jesus is the true God and it's following him. That's the important thing. So I wouldn't want you to, like, if that is true, I wouldn't want you to not follow Jesus, you know. That's where it comes from my point of view. Obviously, we're not here to like debate religion, you know, but I do like talking about it. You know what's crazy, dude? Some of us are going to see each other in heaven. Isn't that crazy? Have you ever thought about that? Some of these have been packing Bravebird recently. I hope this one's not. Okay, I think we're in a good spot here. I think we're good. I'm just going to go straight Gigaton here. Although in this matchup you are supposed to go Bulldoze first. I don't actually want the Talonflame getting a farm down though. So I need to make sure I keep an eye on the switch clock here. Okay, I think I can swap now. Well, you know, P12, I'm sure if your wife is a Christian, I'm sure you don't need me to, you know, nag you about it. I'm sure you guys have talked about it a lot anyway. You guys have talked about it. My wife actually is still atheist. In Japan, atheism is pretty common. I think in Japan it's like only 1% Christian or like 0.5%, something like that. Yeah, we're actually pushing expert pretty close here. This actually might be a season high. 27-7. Okay. Yeah, I'm from Northern Ireland, 626. Interesting. Do we live a Rage Fist? Probably not from the shadow, right? Mowage. A little bit of Mowage. Okay, he CMPs me. That's okay. It brings us together. Brings us together today. I might have to double shield this. Knowledge is what brings us together. I agree. Do you go for the CC here, buddy? Probably not. Deep into my marriage. Power gem. Okay. Nice. Is he chipping here? Okay. He banked a lot of energy. I think he's probably got me cooked here. Yeah, I've got 3 kids. 7, 5, and 1. That's not their names, by the way. Their names aren't 7, 5, and 1. Yeah, Alex, Adam, and Winter. Can we survive this hydro cannon, dude? Can we just survive this real quick? Thank you. Oh, drill pick? Okay. That works. Although he probably gets to farm up. He's got so much energy here. I need to be able to take a drill peck on my Jelly. I think Jelly takes the drill peck easily. And he still has to throw a move here. If my bad IV's Jelly kills me here, I'm blaming the chat. Bad IVs, chat. It actually might come down to the bad IVs. I mean, incidentally, we've not seen a single Jelly swap since swapping the Jelly out. Torterra, not fun. He gets to Sand Tomb pretty quick here as well. Alright, never mind. I thought it was free, for some reason it's 4. Gator's such a good safe swap at the minute, man. This is 1,000,000% Sand Tomb. Like 1,000,000%, bro. Okay, Gator comes in. Two. I think we have to overfarm with tank here. I think we take one shield one. I kind of need the Torterra to further energy straight away. No, they don't. This could be a Frenzy Plant. Oh, we go Sand Tomb anyway. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I think we lose this one. Just gonna top left this one. What are we doing here? 0-0-2. To be fair, I've been getting a lot of rough leads and stuff this set. A lot of rough teams. Yeah, Diggersby would be good at the minute. Tinkaton, Marowak, wow. Wiggly in the back, maybe. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we can probably get a big farm of Tink after this, right? He's gonna have to shield something here. He shields the first one, which is good. He needs to Rock Tomb to knock me out. I think he goes Rock Tomb here. Yeah, that makes sense. Get off 2 Hydros unless he froze here, I think. If I can reach this move, that'd be nice. Nice. Love that. Love that. Now we get a farm down with Tank and we can Gigaton Hammer the Marowak. Yeah, makes sense to shield that. Get a nice resisted farm down. He actually might not allow it because it would be kind of devastating for him to let me get this off. That's pretty tough. I'm actually going to swap Jelly here. I'll just keep that for later. Nice. 5. I do think I need the Surf plus Gigaton on the Marowak. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we assume that he goes for the Moonblast? 12. Yeah, I think that's a Moonblast, probably. I think we're on our 9th set, Matt. And I think we live a move from Marowak, even if he predicts this. Dude, I completely... Wait. Zip, did I thank you? Zip, did I thank you, bro? It literally just occurred to me. Wait, hold up. That might be the Holy Spirit speaking to me right now, bro, because Zip, I don't think I thanked you for the 5 gifted, man. Thank you very much for that. If you're still in the chat, yeah, I can see you're there. Yeah, thank you, Zip. I really appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to Zip for the 5 gifted. He's gonna try to catch out, right? I wonder if this is Rise's team. What was it again? Relegator plus something. Yeah, this is not the same team. Okay, he gives it up. I actually do think I lived that shadow ball as well. Man, I'm super grateful for all you guys in the chat, man. Hey, Zip with another one. Thank you very much, Zip. Appreciate it. Yeah, that tank was loaded. Okay, good lead. I don't mind seeing being the bulldoze here. It just means he's forced to stand and take it, you know? He probably needs to let this go. Two. Yeah. How do we play this out? I'll go for this, because I think he shields the Ice Beam or Crunch, right? Wouldn't make sense otherwise. And if he does let it go, we probably get a Jelly Farm down. 2. 3. Yeah, we get off double Hydra. I think this is good. Three, 4. And I think free Fairy Winds probably knocks out here. Nice, we get this off first. I definitely think he's weak to Tinkaton on this team, somewhere in the back. Alright, he lets that go though. Nice, yeah, he's definitely weak to this, right? Yeah, ABA weak to Tinkaton's not a thing, unfortunately. You have to respect this Pokemon. Yo, Shenanigan got it, that's awesome. Enjoy your emotes. These Laprases, man. Okay, man. It once fed. Alright, finally. Guys, I think we have to play our last set now. It'd be rude not to. It'd be kind of rude not to. I could hit Expert next set. Do we do it? I think we kind of have to. Like, I'm in a good good flow today, so I might as well play it out. Because, like, I'll wake up tomorrow tired and play like a complete potato. Oh, do you curveball to the left? I thought it was like a handedness thing, right? If you're left-handed, you go to the left. Not a terrible lead. I think we played out how we talked about earlier. Okay. No debuff this time. Last time I did get a debuff and it helped quite a lot. I think I got double debuff on this last time. Yeah. Since he let me get up to the move, I'm gonna shield. Because I'm pretty sure I win the same time. Interesting. Okay, we let this go. He probably does get off another move. Oh, nice. That's fantastic, actually. He's on 10. I think it was for Alligator last time, wasn't it? You know, shields that. 12, okay. I'll let this go and put it on for Alligator. I don't believe we win this game, though. Yeah, he's gonna reach it right here. We have to shield it, could be a superpower. Yeah, he's got me. Stunfisk lead is probably just tough. We might just about survive here, but he outpaces pretty comfortably. Wait. I mean, yeah, this doesn't really help, sadly. Maybe I need an Ice Beam Jelly. Boom. Comparison's the thief of joy, amen to that. Trainer. Let me see, David. You hold the phone with your left hand, spin with your right. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I find that like awkward going, because I hold with my left and throw with my right as well. I find that awkward going in instead of out. Cries in veteran. I hear that. I felt that. We actually might get to test out the Jelly CMP. We might get to try this out now. Comes Gator instead. Nice, he lets me get this off. 7. So it will be Jellicent in the back, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13's a lot of energy, man. 14 is a lot. I think you can only ever have 13. He might have overfarmed too much. Alright, so he should be an 8 after this. He's on 5. I probably have to put it on to shield Gator at this point. 6. If he catches out of here, it's a problem for me. Should I have shielded this? I guess we know it's not a... catching out is good. Yeah, he's one off the move with Gator. That's a big problem. Their Tinkaton's too healthy. Yeah, surf me, please. I didn't think so. In a funny sort of way, swapping out of that matchup in the lead's bad for me. Like, what would be perceived as a good play, catching a resisted move in Jellicent, it's actually cooking me in a way. I'm just keeping the Ice Beam for the Altarias and stuff like that. It's kind of a nice surprise. I just think Gator deals well enough with Jelly that Crunch is not necessary. Like this, for example, if I needed to, I could stay in and just get Gator farm. Ready for his right away. One, two. This is a prime example. Three, four. Yeah. They're what, like triple resisted? I think they do one damage each, probably. Nice, 2 more Shadow Claws is nice. Nice shield. Alright, we let this go. Nice. Tinkaton, Charya. Tough lead. We do live 2 discharges though. Pretty comfortably. He's on free here. It is free to free, right? Debuff here helps a lot. Nice. 4. What up, who's on bow? 5. 7, okay, cool. I think for non-shadow we need to go for double surf. Oh, interesting. 8, 9. Heal 1 and fro, and then I can free and fro. Or I guess he could Aqua Tail in the meantime. Probably 2 and fro. I wish we could change the animation of when we win. That would be cool. It'd be cool if you could choose your own emote for winning. He's probably quite happy to let this go. Get the Charge Bug farm. Nice, that actually helps a lot. Potentially. No, it doesn't help a lot. Alright. Shut up, Magmar Man. It's a super original team, alright? I totally did, I actually, like, I'm being completely honest, right? I was just like, man, I'm sick of losing, dude. What's a good team in this cup? And lo and behold. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's funny, you're not the first person who said that today. Alright, we definitely shield this. Yep. I'm not sure what this needs to be in the back for me to win. Certainly not this. No, I've not, unfortunately. In Japan, it's quite difficult to get into the show 6 scene. They essentially have a lottery system, and they will designate a Poké Center and a time, and it's kind of like, if you can't make it, too bad, type thing. You're at Mulrain, Gorgeist, Ufisk from the 29s to the 27s. It sounds like something I would do. Yeah, I'm trying the gaining elo thing today, and it's going pretty good. Looked like he was gonna get there first. Five. No debuff is bad. Crunch might be bad as well. Oh, gotcha. Oh, 2 from... Okay, gotcha. I thought that was a reverse brag. Alright. Do they respect the... Oh, hello. They go for this right away. They don't, okay. I think we just keep this alignment. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good counting. 10. He kind of paused to see what came in there. Yo, what up, Dev? It's been going good. Appreciate it. 8 after this. We do survive too. I definitely don't need to get caught here. Wow, surprised he went for this. I was really anticipating the swap here. I think I have to assume that he doesn't false send the first one. Does a lot. We shield every subsequent one now. This will be just another Rage Fist though. Yeah. I think Jumpluff beats me from here. Well, I guess I do have a shield though. Double Gigaton should be fine, right? It's close. I guess they don't have earliest if they're not playing it out. You went from 2800 to Ace. Primeape is so wow, yo, Primeape's cringe. What did Primeape ever do? Chat, we went negative in the last set. I should have called it. But we do get to speak to Magmarman, which is always worth it, I think. I go negative, but I get to speak to Magmarman, so I'll take it. Yeah, man, really good stream today. Every set was positive up until the last one. Super original team. Came up with it myself. I actually did, but yeah. Just so happens that everybody else is using it too. I just kind of recognize, like, Tinkaton plus Gator is a really good core, as is Jelly, so it's kind of like, the team builds itself right. Yeah, thanks everybody, man. Appreciate all the conversations. Shout out to Zippy for the gifted. God bless you, man. Really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. And I should be back here tomorrow, hopefully to hit Expert. I do actually want to check, is Zare streaming today? You guys gotta let me know if he's streaming Champions, because I want to try to host him, if I can. I don't see it quite here, but yeah, hopefully next time.